Hey guys, it's David here. I'm with Investing Faster for Dividends Faster. So what we're here to talk about today is basically we want to figure out why we would want to earn dividends faster for our retirement. And a good way to think about it is our age. So if we're like in our 40s, 50s, 60s, we want to play it a little bit more safer. I'm in I'm in my 30s. I still think that's relatively young, but I honestly think that regardless of age, if you're more risk adverse, um, then you are more risk adverse, right? Like you've got to have that meter. You've got to measure it. You've got to have a tolerance as to what you're good with, what you're not good with. Um, some of the stocks that I want to talk to you about, or one of the stocks I'd like to talk to you about is, let me log in to my account and get a more specific idea for you. It's Exchange Income Corp. I have an average cost of 21.70, book cost of 39.92.59, market value done well of 5,039.76, 184 shares to the green of 26.23% or 1,047.17. So whenever I go into more specific details, so its ex-dividend date was 29 June 2020. Dividend payment date is the 15th of July 2020. They are a monthly dividend. So monthly, they're showing 19 cents, so a month, so 8.32%, and market cap is 952.29. Estimated earnings per share 35 cents. PE ratio of 12.92. Volume 80.2. And their 20-year chart on TD is I can't expand it. Oh wait, I can. There we go. So that, I don't know if you guys can see, is there 20, wow. My camera on my computer is like playing games. That's their 20-year chart. So as you can see, now fundamentally speaking, right, like you gotta know why it's a good time. It looks like it's a good time to buy. And so, but I'm not a professional, I'm just a retail investor, just like a lot of the people that would be watching this video would be. I know Jeremy from Financial Education, the powerhouse he's got behind him. And so analysts say that it's got a buy rating of 2, and a hold of 0, and a sell of 0. So Exchange Income Corporation announces voting results for its 2020 annual special meeting of shareholders. Okay, so I also like to look these guys up on Apple just to get a different perspective, see if the news kind of changes from Yahoo Finance to Apple. But it's all provided through Yahoo Finance. But you can also just Google. You can also Google them, and that'll give you another perspective. But let's just check this out for a sec. EIF. You click into it. Under Yahoo Finance, you can actually go under details as well, and it'll give you all the statistics you need, historical data, price targets. So I'm looking at, Exchange Income Corp engages in aerospace and aviation services and equipment manufacturing businesses worldwide, operates through two segments of aerospace aviation manufacturing and aerospace aviation segment, offers scheduled airline charter services and emergency medical services community, and located in Manitoba, Ontario, Nunavut, and as well as Newfoundland and Labrador, Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. It is also provides aftermarket aircraft engines, components, and parts to regional airline operators, design, modifies, maintains, operates custom sensor equipped with aircraft, and offers maritime surveillance and support in Canada, Caribbean, and Middle East. In addition, this segment provides a range of pilot flight training services. Manufacturing the segments in window wall systems primarily used in high-rise multifamily residential, stainless steel tanks, vessels, processing equipment, heavy-duty pressure washing and systems, commercial recycling systems, and custom tanks, and transportation of oil, gasoline, and water products, precision parts and components primarily used in aerospace and defense sector, precision of sheet metal and tubular products. The segment is also focused on engineering, design, manufacture, and construction of communication infrastructure, as well as provision of technical services. Exchange Income Corporation is headquartered in Winnipeg, Canada. Excuse me. Also, so I'm thinking this company would be a really good company for, like, because it's manufacturing some stainless steel products that we already saw that Tesla bought the one Canadian company for battery technology, right? So why wouldn't it be that they use some of this company's, pre-existing technical skills with sheet metal and stainless steel products? It seems like these guys have their fingers in quite a bit of stuff in order to keep their doors open. So I wouldn't put it past them that they're doing quite well, like really well. So whenever I go into the company profile a little bit further, sometimes it tells you how many employees they have. It tells you Mr. Michael C. Pale, MBA, CEO, and director. He's currently pay exercised at 1.07 million. Born in 1964. Mr. Duncan Draper Jesseman, Executive Vice Chairman, 248.4K, 1946. Mr. Kamel, Miss Carmel, and Peter, President LLB, 878,000. That's a good paycheck. 1966. Mr. Daryl Bergman, Chief Financial Officer, 620,000. 1965 was his birth date. Mr. Maroon, Executive Officer of Regional 1, 1.06 million, and age not available. So it's cool. These guys, they really dive in, and you know what I mean, as for like locations, Manitoba, Nunavut, Newfoundland, Labrador, Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and aftermarket aircraft engines too. So that's like a huge thing, right? Like you got all these up and coming small little aircrafts, or somebody wants to like retrofit an older plane to have a newer motor, newer parts, something that breaks down. They don't want to go for OEM parts, but these guys may be trusted significantly within the sector. Corporate governance, uh, Exchange Income Corporation governance, quality score of December 29th, 2019 is 3 pillar scores: audit 1 and board 5, shareholder rights 1, compensation 6, exchange income earnings call, blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna try to see like what I want to see their financials. So it's showing that their um, uh, for 2016 was 891 million for revenue and earnings of 61.49 million. And then 17 it was 1.01 billion and earnings of 72.16 million. In 2018, 1.2 billion and 70.177 million in earnings, and 19, 1.34 billion and earnings of 84.64 million. So yeah, like it's going to be risky, obviously, but I love taking the higher risks of stocks like this one, for instance. If I just do a quick calculation on my calculator, you get the share price. $27.39. $27.39. So say you had 3 grand divided by 27.39, you'd have 109 shares. So 109 shares, and it's yielding at 8.22% or $2.28 per share. So 109 times 228, which would be annually 248.52 annually. But it pays, I believe it's monthly, so you would divide by 12. It would be $20.71 monthly. I can double check to see if that is paid monthly. Excuse me, guys. Okay. To go under projections. TD is really good like that. So I'm not pushing TD here, but like their app is phenomenal. For projected income, they really break it all down for you to make the customer and the client understand, what you have to kind of track. If there's like a slash, to be able to notice, it doesn't flag the stock to say, oh, this one slashed. That would be kind of a cool future feature, is if TD would like put a little flag next to the one that slashed, or even if there was one that created a higher yield. But yeah, because go back into it, EIF for 184 shares is 34.96. Yeah, 34.96 every month. Yep. All right, so that's good. So, all right. Well, that that's a 15-minute video. That's what I'm keeping it at. My videos will be getting much better, but also shorter. My last video was 35 minutes long. It's way too long. But it was kind of like, an introduction. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. And I just want to let you know that I love you guys. And please thumbs up and like and subscribe. And just give me whatever you can. Thank you.